Hello, Eastern fans, and welcome to the latest episode of House Calls. I'm Scott Weatherby, Director of Athletics at Eastern Michigan University, and I wanted to give you an insider's look into our Eastern family. All right, today I'm checking in with our football team, and joining me today is our head football coach, Chris Creighton, along with a couple seniors, Thomas Odukoye and Teran Rush. So, first of all, thanks for letting me check in and see how you guys are doing. Coach, tell us where you're sheltered in place, and that doesn't look like your house behind us. Looks like, well, actually, that's your other home there, knocking down the wall. But where are you at?
Well, during this stay at home, we decided to let the graphics company come in and redo our entire home. So that's our living room wall that I'm sitting in front of right now. Big Odie Granger taking down the concrete wall. So yeah, we're here in Canton, about 14 minutes away from school. Seems like it's about 2 hours away, and not having been there in so long. But yeah, just working from home like the rest of the world.
You've got a son and two daughters with you, right? And a wife?
Yeah.
Any pets?
Yeah. My son's got two turtles that he caught and a fish that's lived way too long. But that's it for pets.
Oh, that's good. Thomas, tell us where you're hunkered down at and who you're with, if you're with anybody. And
Yeah, so my name is Thomas Odukoye. I'm a senior tight end. I'm still here in Ypsilanti, Michigan in my apartment. My roommate, Clay Holford, senior defensive end, is here as well. He's still sleeping, I think. So, yeah, we're just trying to, stay in place, work out as much as we can over here. We got like a field across the road, and got some weights and a couple bands in the living room that we're trying to get a lift on. And yeah, that's about it.
So you have already graduated, and are you working on your master's degree?
Yeah, so I graduated last year in April. I'm currently working on my master's. I'll graduate with my master's in sport management in December.
Okay. What'd you do your undergraduate in?
I started off at sport management and then switched to general studies so I could graduate faster and get my master's done while still playing football.
While still playing. That's great. So, and you're from the Netherlands. Have you been able to talk to your family, and what's it like there back home?
Yeah, so back home it's kind of the same situation as we are in here. Everybody's on a pretty tight lockdown over there. Everybody's safe. All my friends and family back home, so that's good. I'm happy about that. But they're just staying at home as well, same as we are.
Spend a lot of FaceTime and Zoom calls.
Oh yeah, for sure. I had a Zoom with all my about 10 of my friends from back home, so we had some fun on that.
That's cool. Teran, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, I'm Teran Rush, a defensive end, a senior. I'm studying special education, and I'm coming from Charleston, West Virginia right now. Okay. Quarantine, my family doing good. Everybody staying healthy. Everybody following the rules and precautions. Just trying to take it day by day and just stay safe.
You're calling from your car just so you don't have any distractions from inside, I'm assuming.
Yeah, this is my only privacy. I got a little brother and sister that are running wild. My dog and they're barking.
Yeah, and you may be in the safest place. I think West Virginia has about the lowest amounts in there, so it's smart for you to get away from here and be there.
Yes, sir, definitely.
So, Coach, tell us a little bit about these two. What it's like to coach them, and I know Thomas a little bit more than I do Teran, but they're a great group of guys. But tell us a little bit more about coaching them.
Well, yeah, gosh, how much time do you have?
Small windows here.
we're not allowed to have favorites, but you still can't help but have guys that just have so much respect for. Both of these guys, I think this is interesting. Both of these guys are junior college players, and sometimes junior college players, get a reputation or something like that. And I think these two guys are going to be captains for us next year. They're awesome human beings. They're great students and fantastic football players. Thomas, as you know, is from the Netherlands and came over because he loves this great game of football over to California, and then ended up at Garden City, broke his foot. And, we were able to recruit him. I mean, he's 6'6", 270 pounds, and I think he's got a long football career ahead of him. But just, like you said, he's going to finish up with his master's degree. Just a fantastic human being. And if I've got any power of persuasion, he'll be coaching college football someday. So hopefully with me. But just a fantastic person. And then Teran Rush, this guy, just believed in himself that he was going to play Division I football. And when he didn't get that opportunity out of high school in West Virginia, literally went across the country against his parents' wishes to bet on himself, and went to Los Angeles, had never been there before, and played a semester of football. We had one spot for two guys, and we chose Sean Simeon, who's just graduated. And then because of somebody dropping out, the morning of signing day, Teran, you remember all this?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we called him up and because we wanted him the whole time, and said, we got a spot for you. And we had told him a couple days before that we're going to do everything we could to make this happen. And he did everything that we asked. And then that morning, we got it done, and here he is. Again, I believe he'll be a team captain for us, and is off to just a phenomenal career. And so, the people who think junior college guys and all that stuff, these are two of the best human beings on this earth, and great students and fantastic football players. Love them both.
Yeah, you and your coaches do a good job of finding good all around people, not just on the football field, and that's important. Teran, tell me about going from West Virginia to Los Angeles and not knowing anybody. That must have been a kind of a culture shock for you.
Yeah, so after my senior year, I didn't have any offers, and my coach was want me to play D2 football in my home state. And I asked him, is there any options like prep football? And he was like, yes, this thing called junior college. And I didn't know what it was. Mm-hmm. And he said he knew this coach in California that had a team out there in Slow Valley. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I didn't know nothing about junior college. I'd never been on the West Coast ever in my life. So I sent them my film. They said they want me to come out there. So I did everything over the phone. I didn't take a visit or anything. I just believed that the process was what it was going to be. And I ended up going out there. Only thing I took with me was a couple pair of clothes and an air mattress. I didn't have no TV or game system or nothing. I didn't want to get comfortable. So I just grinded out and played the game I love, and it ended up being a positive for me. And I'm home at Eastern Michigan now. So it was definitely a blessing.
What a great story.
Back to Ypsilanti, where